Between the escarpment and the sea, a divided roofline leans toward the horizon. Its twin planes rise and fall in rhythm with the hillside behind, as if the roof were tracing the geology rather than resisting it. The angle recalls the optimism of mid-century architecture that measured belief that shelter could frame the landscape without dominating it. The gesture is rational, composed, yet elemental. A form shaped by the contours of the land itself. I've never met the architect. Our conversations came through the homeowners, their reflections, instinct, and questions became my only map into their mind. Through them, I tried to read what they were attempting to build. Not just a house of plains and light, but a structure that could register the passage of time. That is where plonc entered, not to decorate, but to interpret, to translate what was already latent in the architecture into a surface language that could think, remember, and endure. At the entry, natural stone cladding becomes the first voice in that language. A mineral facade binding the house to the escarpment. The same stone reappears around the fireplace, anchoring the living space in geological familiarity, as though the mountain had followed the inhabitants indoors. Even the rear garden speaks in this tone. Its pebble-lined beds recall the same mineral vocabulary as the ospandy textured tile within it. What began as the architect's geometry became over time a material continuum, a landscape translated into architecture and back again. Beneath the long roof, the timber stair rises against the vein-cut earth wall, porcelain pressed with strata and iron veining. It feels ancient and deliberate, like the cross-section of a cliff face. The stair, angular and human, rests upon surface that has already known time. Bottles in the illuminated wine rack line its layers. Liquid matter aging beside fossilized memory. In that juxtaposition lies the conversation between what matures and what endures. The floors unfold into a field of hewn concrete, a man-made sediment poured into stillness. Aggregates shimmer faintly beneath its matte plane. This composure allows other materials to articulate their presence. In the main kitchen, a single slab of Taj Mahal natural stone, honed and luminous, becomes the anchor. Its translucent body holds warmth and mineral clarity, linking the interior to the stone cladding at the facade and heart. Here, geology takes center stage. A continuous horizon running through the home's heart. In the butler's kitchen and laundry, Glacier 3 carries that geological thought forward in a quieter key. A crystallized relief recalling currents slowed to stillness. Light glides across its surface, revealing micro-topographies of melt and refreeze. A hydrological memory complementing the larger stone's calm solidity. Within the bathroom, Ospandi textured meets wabi-sabi shiro rock. The floor carries earthen aggregates embedded as if paused in a stream. Each pebble is irregular, distinct and spatially aware. The walls rise in white-grey stillness, the wabi-sabi shiro rock showing faint mineral traces. Its surface recalling the interior calm of weathered stone. Together they hold a geological empathy, a balance between flow and stillness, erosion and form. What strikes me about this house is that none of it was orchestrated. The architect worked through geometry, the owners through intuition, and Plonc arrived later as interpreter, not collaborator. Yet the alignment feels inevitable, as though the land itself composed the coherence, speaking through each participant in fragments until the whole assembled itself. That inevitability is not coincidence. It's recognition. The world recognizing itself through human hands. In Balgownie Residence, architecture and geology operate as one intelligence. From roofline to foundation, from natural stone to porcelain relief, the building behaves less like a composition and more like formation. Each plane mirrors the hillside's trajectory, the roof echoing the mountain's rise, the walls grounding into its base. Every surface participates in time. Stone, concrete, porcelain, and light, each recording its own form of memory. To me, that is what design can become when it listens. Not invention, but translation. Not perfection, but endurance. A language where surfaces think and buildings remember. This is Balgownie Residence, a home that listens to the land that holds it, and a geology that continues to write itself through the surfaces of time. Plonc.